Governor, as you know, Republicans in the U.S. House recently passed a budget legislation that includes huge cuts to Medicare and SNAP food assistance. Can you tell us why you are so concerned about the impact on the proposed cuts for Pennsylvanians?
Yeah, Congressman, those cuts will be devastating to Pennsylvania. And let me just sort of set the table here so everybody understands. About a third of the funding that the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania outlays to do important things that Pennsylvanians rely on, like provide health care, test our drinking water to make sure it's safe, repair our roads and bridges. About a third of that money comes from the federal government. And it's also important to note that this is not unique to Pennsylvania. This is how it works in other states as well. And it's been a relationship between the state and federal government that's lasted for years and years and years, and lasted through Republican and Democratic administrations. Pennsylvania gets about $30 billion, that's where they be, $30 billion in money to run our Medicaid system from the federal government. And then we add state money into that as well. But just to break this down a little bit further, that $30 billion in federal money plus the state money that we add to that covers 3.2 million Pennsylvanians who are on Medicaid. That's a lot of Pennsylvanians. And by the way, it's a huge chunk of our population. We've got 13 million Pennsylvanians, and again, 3.2 million of them are on Medicaid. For those of you who may not be as familiar, Medicaid covers everything from your prescription drugs to paying for a wheelchair to hospital visits when you're sick. And it's incredibly important to Philadelphia, Congressman, where you represent. I said before, 3.2 million Pennsylvanians rely on Medicaid. In Philadelphia, 796,000 people rely on Medicaid. So if you go and cut Medicaid, you are harming Philadelphians, you're harming Pennsylvanians who are trying to get access to health care and other things that are important.